But the future looks very, very bleak for the Americans, and that will do it.
One-punch knockouts are cool and all, but have you ever felt the agony of a leg kick?
Another low kick, and that will send him down.
Unlike a knockout that steals your consciousness, low kicks are a searing reminder of combat sports' brutal reality. And in this video, we dive into the most agonizing and disabling leg kick knockouts, which not only wrecked legs, but left the victims questioning every decision that led them to the cage. We'll start with Turkish Tyson Gaykan Saki, whose low kicks chop through opponents like a blade through meat, and heavyweights like James McSweeney are his perfect feast. Saki began by softening his opponent with punches.
Downstairs goes Saki.
But the kicks soon joined the fray.
With Rico.
He's trying to find the legs.
By the second round, McSweeney's leg was severely compromised as Saki chopped it down like a lumberjack felling trees.
Another low kick, and that will send him down.
And with two final blows of the razor-sharp kicks, Saki ultimately uprooted Big McSweeney. These Turks are nasty, aren't they? Take Furkan Karabag, for example. This dude put Revo Samai on a wheelchair in early 2024. Revo dominated the first round, serving up a buffet of nasty blows.
Kicks and right, left hand there by Revo.
But the Turk came back in round two, sneaking in low kicks behind punches and body shots.
Just do so much damage. Furkan on the front foot.
Those low kicks shredded through Revo's legs like a chainsaw through lumber.
Leg kick that drops him.
Again with the inside leg kick.
The Turkish kickboxer unsheathed a brutal inside leg kick, slicing through the Thai star like a katana. From Turkey, let's jet over to Thailand and witness the wrecking ball that is Yodkai Fairtex, especially when he's unleashed on a grappler like Alex Child. Fairtex came out swinging, mixing high and low kicks. Child tried to keep up, but couldn't handle the Thai spice.
No kick.
By round three, Fairtex's kicks were cutting through Child's defenses like a sharp blade. And even though Child fought to recover, it was like trying to patch a sinking ship with a bandage.
Stop.
If Fairtex's leg kicks were a nightmare, Rangowi's were a full-blown apocalypse. In their Muay Thai clash in 2019, Rangowi hunted Sinan Durmaz down by slashing at his legs like a possessed specter. Durmaz had his moments, landing some solid combos as well, but by round two, his mobility had been shredded, leaving him barely standing. With Durmaz on the back foot, Rangowi cranked up the heat, and with one final blow, he dismantled Durmaz's ligaments to leave him crumpled and defeated. Speaking of Muay Thai monsters, Ranting is a relentless war machine who is never short on firepower. He doesn't just beat opponents, he obliterates them, as Sok Tai painfully discovered in 2019. Ranting entered the ring like a house on fire as he gripped Sok Tai in a blaze of thunderous punches and slicing low kicks.
Goes body and head, Ranting.
The leg kicks stacked up, leaving the Cambodian's legs scorched by the first round's end. But Rote kept stoking the flames with more low kicks. In the end, Saktai's lead leg was completely burned out.
He's still in it. He's not backing down. He's not going anywhere. Left foot to the body. The tree has come down. He attacked that trunk.
Tawanchai is another blazing firestorm who is burning his opponents down to ashes with his fists and kicks of fury. And Jamal Yusupov has felt the heat firsthand. The Muay Thai star sparked the fight with a flurry of kicks before unleashing a scorching kick to the back of the Turk's thigh that melted a few ligaments. Yusupov's leg was torched beyond repair, and the referee had no option but to step in and stop the short and sweet massacre. Tawanchai's explosive KO echoes Arkaduis's merciless dismantling of Demorio Dennis. Both fighters started the bout by kicking the meat and bones out of each other.
Britt for the heavyweight title.
Already you see Demorio Dennis trying to stay in the pocket.
As the bout progressed, Arkaduis began landing blows that sounded like New Year's fireworks.
Right away, you see Dennis block the guard, chop away, but
Straight right hand for Dennis.
By the third minute, the towering Polish powerhouse unleashed a storm of fury on the fluffy fireball.
fight. Nice low kick.
By round 2, Dennis was submerged beneath the tidal wave of Arkaduis's destruction.
Man right now. He's just a sitting target. Oh, and it goes down.
And moments later, he vanished into the depths.
Survived the round, but the future looks very, very bleak for the American. And that will do it. 3 knockdowns in a round, and the Polish high tower.
Next on the list is a titanic battle between Levi Richters and Tomasz Mozny, where Levi came out of the gates like a man on fire, mixing punches and low kicks to dismantle Mozny right out of the gate.
30 fights, 6 KOs.
By the second round, Mozny was a ship lost at sea, struggling to stay upright as he tasted the canvas once more.
Has a bad leg as Mosey does up. Down again, that should be a knockdown.
In the third round, Richter sent his opponent spiraling again with sharp low kicks.
That one, but he made it to the end of the bell, and he's down again for the 3rd time.
Mozny somehow managed to rise, but Richter's final axe strike left his legs feeling like dead weight.
Break, and that will do it. Knockdown number 4. It's over. The left leg completely destroyed by Levi Richter.
If you think that was brutal, wait till you witness the cracking PFL encounter between Michael Lombardo and Kyron Bowen, whose reach advantage kept Lombardo at bay early.
There it is again, yeah.
Halfway through the first round, Lombardo charged in like a predator and dropped his foe.
The double jab and then the 2. Low calf kick.
Before snapping Bowen's leg like a twig and reducing him to a chorus of anguished cries.
That goes Bowen again. He's grabbed. That's it. Low calf kicks for the stop.
The PFL is also home to light heavyweight legend Vadim Nemkov, who has been facing a streak of killers from the beginning, with his second Bellator victim being the towering ex-Bellator champ Liam McGreary, who got his bases chipped away early by the demolition expert.
I'm surprised he's not thrown back.
When McGreary tried to fire back in round 2, Nemkov rocked his brain cells with a loud right hand before taking him down to the mat.
Strategy.
Big right hand lands.
Huge right hands. McGreary can take a punch though.
McGreary managed to find his footing, but Nemkov continued to shake his foundations.
Another good round. Vicious kick.
Have the use of the mobility of his leg. He can't feel.
Until the Brit wobbled like a skyscraper hit by a quake and was brought down in a definitive collapse.
25-year-old's pretty impressive.
Right there,
That's
stop it.
it.
Yeah.
They stopped the fight. Liam McGreary just could not take anymore.
We're wrapping up with one of the most devastating displays of leg kicks ever seen, courtesy of Daniel Guita, who launched a masterclass of brutality against Sergey Kartanov in 2009. From the opening bell Keita honed in like a predator on its prey, launching skeeting low kicks and punishing fists. As the rounds wore on, the punishment rained down like a crushing hailstorm.
Brutalizing. More pepper about him now, the Russian. And Keita says, here's my hand.
Until Kharitov's bones were ground to dust.
Big outside leg kick, he turns his back, and down he goes. Good night, Irene. We told you. No! Daniel Keita.
So, these were the most brutal leg kick knockouts in combat sports. Which KO was the hardest to watch? Share your thoughts below. If you're craving more hard-hitting action, subscribe to Boxing Mates for a steady stream of jaw-dropping knockouts. Thanks for watching.